Hey, welcome back to Bridge Beyond the Rim, where Strick has very recently joined us, and we need to be meeting and renaming him. He is going to have the new nickname, thanks to RNG, Saphir, or maybe it's Saphir, but I think it's Saphir. I'm going to go with that until I'm told otherwise. Saphir was a medical assistant born during a catastrophic war in which both sides used incendiary weapons. All right, we will deal with these Brana of the Pit people here in a minute, but he grew up helping his parents in an infirmary, treating the cascade of horrific burns from the battlefields. He was left with a lifelong fear of fire, so he can't do firefighting. But +5 to medical, he is probably our best doctor at this point. And then he became a low-wage worker, a variety of casual jobs to support his family, gaining a set of basic hands-on skills: cooking, plants, and crafting. Okay, now Brana of the Pit are gonna come attack us. I think, let's see, they're attacking in multiple directions, two different groups kind of simultaneously. There's 3 arrow users over here, and way over here there is just 1 arrow user. So probably what we're going to need to do is, Saphir, I'm sorry, I know you were eating. Let's get you a weapon, and I'm looking around, probably a revolver for you. Actually, I should just look. You're slightly better at shooting than at punching. The rest of you, can we get to there before they do? Maybe not. Yeah, don't like that. So, Jackson to there and Good Gal to there. Let's see. I am going to try to get Yumbler and Freezing Hot to those spots. Okay. Okay, Henning there has kind of flanked us. So, Jackson Turner. Oh, you have no weapon, huh? That's not great. Jackson, Good Gal, though, has good cover. So, Jackson Turner. Okay, good. 1 death there. Good Gal has no shots, so come to there, maybe? Maybe Yumbler to there. Freezing Hot. Can you flank Henning? Actually, let's see. Good Gal could come to there and flank Hennig. And Freezing Hot, you go to there. That works. Okay, now these ones are fleeing. Now, Jackson, I want you to come over here and grab that knife that you used to have. Saphir, there's Lobster. Okay. So Saphir, for right now, comes down to there. Yumbler and, yeah, you 3 come around this way to deal with Lobster. Henning is alive still, with 7 hours till death. Even better medical. We could try to capture her, but I don't know if we'll have time to do anything like that. So Freezing Hot, you go there. Yumbler, you start by going to there. I think he might be going to come up. Okay, Saphir, I want you to come to there. Yumbler, I think he's going to go over the bridge, which is a smart way to path, not going to lie. And Good Gal, you to there, and Freezing Hot, you come over there. I was trying to get ready in case he came across the water, but that does not seem to be what is his? Maybe her. Yeah, his plans are. And Jackson. Jackson? What does Lobster even think she's doing? Oh, I bet she thinks she's going to get cover behind here. So Jackson, you come to inside. It's right there. Okay. She didn't make it. She died. Everybody stand down. Do I want to capture Hennig? One thing I'd like to do is get Saphavi over here into this unowned bed instead of on the floor. Henning is 6 hours till death, maybe. Saphir. Capture Henning. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just build another bed in here. Build it out of wood and put it right there. And then once that, we'll see if we can get that to Saphavi. But Henning, okay, no meds, just getting patched up. So there, that's how the morning went. And now let's go ahead and, well, we'll wait till that bed's built before we take it away. Now, I did install a couple of new mods that are now ready for 1. Hold on, I'll pause it for while I go through this. For 1.1, one is the research tree, which I'm really excited about, in large part because I can now queue stuff up. So, I mean, it's a nice looking tree, but I know I want to get to gun turrets pretty quickly, so I can queue up gunsmithing and then blowback and then gun turrets in that order, and we will be kind of rushing that. I guess the other thing, what's going on here? Brain wiring and specialized limbs. That's okay. Those are both from the royalty expansion, but yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know what else is good to kind of get. Maybe carpet making, although we don't have any cloth yet. We don't really have the kind of wherewithal for cloth, so that seems a little bit moot. The wildlife tab, it's supposed to be updated, but I feel like it's not giving me as much info. It's not much different than it was before. Animals, I think it's been expanded a little bit. We're gonna go social drugs for Saphir, of course. Regular work schedule. There's now the medical tab, which I like a lot. It's you can toggle self-tend. I can see like who is sick and what they are sick with. So he has like a standing artery blockage, but that's really handy. And then it's an expanded work priorities tab. Now it looks like it reset all of the work priorities, which is unfortunate, but it does let me, I mean, what I do want is my wardens should also be 1 for wardening because it needs to happen. And then everybody, like the stuff up front, if they're going to doctor at all, which Yumbler should not be, but Saphir should be, then doctoring should also be at a 1. Handling, not so much. Now, what do we want? I want to let people move around. Oh, I check out this quest as well, but what do I want people doing? So we have it, our cooks, Yumbler is high, should be high on cooking. Saphir with a 9, and we have a lot of cooks. I think I'm gonna put these people on like a 4 for right now, and I can go up. One thing is now I can go up to like 9 on these, so I have a lot more details. And then our growers, see, yeah, one thing is our growers are Good Gal and Yumbler, so maybe we should make Saphir be the cook. Put everyone on 3s, and then our best grower is Good Gal. Now, one tip, I can expand it now, and if I look at growing, okay, there's harvest, yeah, so everybody should harvest first and sow separate, second. That's like the order of those of those abilities. So I shouldn't have to do anything fancy to make sure my good harvesters. I could actually make it so that my less good, so I could put my best harvester is Good Gal, make her a 2 for harvest and a 3 for sowing, and then I can make Yumbler a 3 for sowing and a 2 for harvest, so my better harvester is going first, and then I can move all of Yumbler's 3s up to 4s. Kind of all across. Now, Saphir is going to be a cook, but he's good at crafting. He's also like our best crafter, really. And so I feel like I should have him on a 2 for the crafting stuff, too. Then Jackson Turner, who's a pretty good constructor, I think let's have him be a 2 for constructing, and maybe then a 2 for cleaning, and a 3 for hauling, and a 4 for this. Well, no, I want to undo that. Let's see. Freezing Hot. Well, Freezing Hot's our researcher. And our best researcher. So he should be a 2 for research, I think. And then after researching, to put him on a 1 for research, a 2 for cleaning, a 3 for hauling, and then a 4 for, well, hunting we can actually keep him on a 1 as well, because we don't often have much hunting to do. I feel like that's not, like, I feel like I can do better than that. But for right now, okay, what if I deconstruct that? Then I think, let's see, like Saphir, reserved by Yumbler. Yumbler, you're gonna try to recruit him. So let's see how this goes. I mean, it should just be at this point, reducing resistance. So where is your resistance at this point? 8.8, so we might be able to get you down a bit further. Now, I want some more double beds. I want 1 in there. This one, I don't really know how to do it best. I guess I'll put it right there. And I started working in on this, but I really should move this storage area first. But anyway, I can give one of these beds to Good Gal. Iguana meat has rotted away. Oh, it's gotten pretty hot in here. That's not cool. No pun intended, but I guess I'll take it. We still have a fair bit of slate. Let's go ahead and start with the double. Well, actually, yeah, that is going to be necessary, I think. With the double walling in here. I don't think we need to double wall it with these rooms, because these rooms already act a bit like a buffer. And probably I should put some airlocks on here too. So let's put, actually, that'll go like that. This airlock will be here and here. And I am seriously, like, these raids, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's just, I just have nothing, like, two raids or more an episode. That is, I mean, if we come to the menu, we look at the options. We are currently on where it should say the difficulty level somewhere in here. Storyteller settings. This is rough. It's not savage. It's not the like super duper like hit you all the time mode. And we have had like two raids easily per each episode. Ridiculous. Now these guys will come up this way, so let's let people sleep a little bit longer and set this owner for let's see, Jackson. Yeah, you're up there. Let's set this for Jackson. And let's check out this quest while we're waiting for that raid. It's a group of pirates from the Dark Stabbers has been harassing his caravans in the area. He's asking we send them a challenge message, attracting them to attack and eliminating the threat yourself. There's 2 drifters and 2 scavenger gunners, and 2 similar sized groups will follow soon after. What? We'll get 6 royal favors if we do it. I mean, I'm tempted, but it's not like I'm at a shortage for raids right now, so I don't really know what to think. Okay, they're gonna start now. So guys, Yumbler to there, Good Gal to there, Jackson Turner, and Saphir. Let's get going. Get your places. Now, actually, I want to switch it up. Yumbler, come to there. Jackson over to here. Because I suspect that some of their shooters are going to want to try to come over to this side, and I want to take Jackson around the side to stab, from Hell's Heart, stab at thee. No, just Jackson, go there. Yeah, let's focus fire. Actually, let me just see. Is this one on Go Juice? No. So yeah, let's focus fire on Bell. Actually, Bell slowed down. So now let's focus fire on McDaniel. Good. Okay. Tony's got a knife. So there's only one gun here. Okay. Come around at Bell, Jackson. Actually, come around at Tony, because Tony's good. Now, Jackson, you keep working on him. Saphir, I want you to focus your fire downwards. Good Gal, you as well. I think between Jackson and Yumbler. All right, they're fleeing. But, Jackson, you're fine. Just some old gunshot wounds. See if you can get Lou killed or downed. I'd like that weapon. McDaniel, a really good shot and a pretty good melee fighter. That's actually definitely somebody worth recruiting as well. So, let's put a sleeping spot in, and Saphir, capture McDaniel. Jackson, you're gonna get friendly fired. Okay, now you're not, because they're out of range. You guys stand down. Do your things. The people, they should get thrown in the dead body pit. Saphir is really unhappy, though. Why is that? Not health, but needs. Jealous of Good Gal's bedroom. Okay, I mostly wanted the machine pistol, which I'll probably now not use. You cannot equip it. Bio-coded? Oh, that sucks. I hate that. So apparently that's a new thing. Actually, what's Yumbler's health? She's got cut with a knife. So, okay. Yeah, Saphir is jealous. So Saphir, just finish helping out McDaniel. And McDaniel, let's try to recruit you. Oh, we should be trying to recruit you too. I don't know why. There's 33 resistance. Yeah, it would be good. It's not amazing. A major break risk in Saphir. You're going to cut some stone blocks. You're in a really ugly area, which kind of sucks. At least we're getting this done, which hopefully will cool this down quite a bit. Because we're just not... In fact, I am going to install another one of these. It's just going to take a lot to keep things cool enough in here. But putting in the airlocks, and maybe that'll be, that might be overkill. Let me install the double walls and to see if that keeps up or not. But I really, really just don't want stuff, deteriorating. And, yeah, Yumbler's sleeping. McDaniel can walk now. Freezing Hot is trying to get people to join us. So if they would join us, that would be really, really great. Wink, wink. Nudge, nose. Supify is gone berserk. So, make sure that's a melee attack. You're not going to be shooting there, Freezing Hot. I think we're going to win this one. Saphir's going to get some bruises. Whereas you're going to get... Well, you're just double teamed, I guess. This is going to make you harder to recruit, though, which makes me unhappy. Especially because one of the wardens was doing it. So... Capture Supivai. Good gal, once you're done with the feeding to McDaniel, could you actually clean up in here too? So, but yeah, at this point, very low recruitment chance. Good gal, clean up in there. Just, it needs doing. Help people be a little happier. What's the resistance is still 32. Resistance is 7.7. The resistance for McDaniel here is in the prisoner spot 29. Yeah, it could be a while before that really gets itself sorted out. So that's unfortunate. What's our wood supply still kind of keeping up for our low amount of doing anything with it? Dog, if you wanted to... You're gonna sleep now. I was gonna say, if you wanted to haul this body, like, I wouldn't say no. But let's, all right. Saphir needs some treatment, but, like, doesn't need medicine for that treatment. So, I also actually come to think of it, this is way too big for the heal route. Let's shrink the zone. Like, that's plenty of heal route at this point. Good gal is starving, but it's not like we don't have food. So, and it should be, Saphir should be cooking. Guess he'll have to wake up first, but yeah, Freezing Hot. An iguana is self-tamed. I don't know what to do with this information. I do think it may work. Bed rest should be like at a 4 for everybody. Actually, maybe I'm like a 6. So let's do it as a group. So, like, that's for non-life-threatening situations. So let's see in here. Yeah, look, it's in the 20s. It's below freezing. With the airlocks and the double walls, it makes such a big difference. It does seriously reduce the amount of space we have in here, but it does. Oh, well, now we have a heat wave. So what we need to do at this stage, this could be ugly, but temperature. Let's put in. Passive coolers and vents. Oh yes, another one of the mods I've installed is the refrigerator mod, because it is a really useful mod. I'm going to turn these on, and we're going to go. Oh, we need to make another one of these over here, and then we're going to go to the restriction times, and we're going to just flop it around so people are sleeping at night, or I mean sleeping in the day, and working at night. So good. But I do want everybody to do work on the coolers kind of first thing. So work on this one, everybody. And get them, and then actually don't go to bed yet. We need to get all of these vents put in as well. Yumbler, you work on that vent. Saphir, you're working on that. I'm gonna carry a simple meal, and then okay, that's good, I guess. And then do that? No, just finish it, man. You can't construct. Okay. So Yumbler, I want you to do that. And actually, we've got enough right now with... yeah, we don't need these vents in right away because it's in the 80s, so that's... Wait, this is in the 100 and... Oh, because that never got done. Good gal? Okay, yeah, Yumbler could be in trouble for some heat stroke. Good gal, can you... So Jackson Turner is going to do that. Okay, good. Okay, that should help. It's dropping pretty quickly. Okay, and this is in the hundreds. We should probably put a passive cooler in here as well then. This is in the 60s. This stuff's not even going to be refrigerated right now. So I guess so it stays low when it needs to stay low. What I'm going to do is get another cooler in here, but I'm going to set this one for, oh man, I got hot fast. I'm going to set this one for sort of a higher temperature, but still below freezing. We're going to lose some food if someone doesn't get this kind of stat. Jackson Turner? No, don't smooth the wall. Build that cooler. That didn't happen, did it? There we go. Because we got to get cold here. And if I put this in and I put it at about, like, say 30 instead of down at like 24. Okay. Sorry, man. Sucks to be you. But Jackson? Yeah, good. Build that up. Okay, and this, yeah, like I said, let's put this down at... Actually, no, let's see how we want to do this. So when these things manage to keep it below 30, this will stay off, and so it won't take a lot of energy. But like during heat waves or whatever, it'll just produce a bit more. Okay, it's still not doing much. I'm kind of worried about that, but oh well. There's nothing much we can do about it for now. People are working during the night, which is good. They're supposed to do that. Freezing hot. Actually, we have two wardens, right? Yeah, Yumbler and freezing hot. They're both going to keep on people. If one of yours alls would want to join us, I wouldn't be upset about that. Jackson Turner, he's now meditating, which is fair. I think it is time, though, to go ahead. Well, I wanted to move this stockpile. And let's put it, for right now, it won't take much to move it. Let's put it right here. And copy these settings, paste them, delete this, and then let's go ahead and copy out the... What's the word? Actually, so hold it. Saphir can have this bed now. And then he has a nicer room. But make more bedrooms up here. Like that. Boom, boom. Like that. We're going to want... I mean, that door is okay. We'll move it eventually. And then we went like that. And... So something seems wrong here. This is going to have to... Yeah, this wall is going to have to be moved back by one. That's what the problem is. But that's okay. We can deal with that issue when it becomes relevant. And our sandstone blocks are not great. I think our wood is basically non-existent. So I'm going to have to cut some more right now. To make sure that we can keep those, those things refueled. The passive coolers that's the things I was thinking about. And our meals aren't keeping up. Not sure why that is. Yumbler with the heat stroke is going to feed to Henning, who's wandering around. Yeah, at least that's low enough for this to be at least refrigerated, even though it won't, it's not quite as good as being frozen. Unfortunate. Tilly has the flu. That's gonna happen. Temperature growth. That's interesting. I didn't realize there was a temperature growth multiplier like that. There's 15 wood over here. So wood is getting chopped down as requested. I don't know why that rice is sitting there, but I guess our dog can eat some raw rice. And we can make another bed. Oh, although I don't have... Okay, the heat wave is over, so I'm going to let people sleep through this next day because that way I won't be like too tired. But then when the nighttime comes, we'll... Okay, supervise resistance has been broken. I like that. I wonder... Okay, Saphir is making more blocks. That's good. We could also move some more blocks. Let's set those ones to be moved. Tilly can deal with that when she's over the flu, I guess. And now the heat wave's over, I think we can turn off the automatic refuels on these. People are only going to be in here at night, so it's not going to matter so much. And I just want to check. Yeah, this is like in the 20s. So this one is only at 20 watts. Well, these are each at 200. So I'm happy with that. That sort of fact. And now that I mentioned I did install the I installed the mod that lets me build refrigerators, and I want to make use of that. So let's go to, where is it? Temperature. And do the, I want to put refrigerators in here. And also I'm going to want to put power across here so that this one can get powered. And this way we can just start, there will be meals in here and people will hopefully, oh good, Suppify has joined us. And so now let's meet Suppify, who hopefully can get one of these bedrooms too. Let's see, we could make a, well, we could just move a bed at this point. Let's reinstall the bed there. I can make a wooden door there. Actually, cancel that. I can make a wooden door there, and I can make a sandstone door there. But this can be Suppify's room. Let's meet Suppify, and then Suppify is now to be known as Sage. So Sage, welcome to our colony. You're really a good shooter, so you should have a gun. What gun do I want to give you? Is this the one you can't use? Oh no, you could take that machine pistol, or you could take a revolver, or you could take a pump shotgun, or an auto pistol. Well, if I'm going to pistols, I'm going to go machine. Pump shotgun for now. I might switch that up actually. Okay, that's your bed for now. But let's go ahead and meet you. You're a good shooter. You were a shop kid as a kid. Your mother was often ill and it fell to her to run the store, which was their only source of income. She learned a little about the exotic artifacts which she sold and a lot about the art of a deal. So a plus to social and a bigger plus to intellectual. But art is disabled. You turned out to have an excellent memory and a gift for performing complex calculations in your head. An industrial world dictator decided to employ you to keep track of your state's finances and expenditures. So a plus to shooting, but a big time plus to research, which makes me think you are now... actually, freezing hot is still better, but only barely. But it might be that freezing hot... Actually, yeah, freezing hot is better at a lot of that stuff. You do kind of duplicate what freezing hot does, which is unfortunate. but freezing hot is better at the social. Well, let's just actually copy freezing hot's abilities and then give them to you. And we'll just see how that goes. Because you guys are pretty similar. Let's start with that for now. And we'll check how that goes and when we come back. But that is going to be all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.